What's up, you wrestleheads? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at my rise for WWE 2K23. You're probably saying like, Oats, where's all the other content? Why is it only wrestling? Listen, this game just came out today. I got the deluxe version, which is why I started pumping content out a few days before that. I am going to be doing a lot of WWE 2K23 stuff, but I'm not done with all the other series, so don't worry. The 100 greatest console games from 88-98, that's still happening. Wrestling through the history of console games, my other wrestling series, that's still happening. Mario and the Rabbids, that's still happening. Assassin's Creed, all that, we're still doing that. The only series that I'm not doing anymore is Gotham Knights. Sadly, R.I.P. The Undertaker. Listen, I had to do it. It just, honestly, when you're a content creator and you see stuff that's not really getting hyped, nobody's really into it, you got to take those cues and you just move on. And, you know, like John Cena says, never give up. And that's what I'm doing, okay? I'm doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, blah, 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 right, to Gotham Knights, and we're good. But today we're going to do my rise. Next episode, we're going to do my GM. And then we're going to kind of rotate between my rise, GM, showcase, kind of flop them around like that and see what happens. And don't forget, we got OCW in there too. So have I become a wrestling channel that also does indie and does retro and does Ubisoft stuff and Fortnite? Probably. The answer is probably. The big chance. Big chance. But anyways, my rise today. Here we go. This might get cut out like the other videos. Not sure.
Standing backstage in front of a single curtain. The only thing that separates you from the WWE universe and the
Gotta move my
moment that will
cables
change your
around.
life forever. Your WWE debut. For some, it means stepping in front of a crowd that immediately erupts and chants your name.
Guys, it's Bailey!
Expectations placed upon you before you even step foot in the ring.
For others, it means trying to make the best first impression to those who have no idea who you are. Some will find a clear path to the top,
while others may take a few steps back before they figure out how to move forward.
Because how you start doesn't always determine how you finish, who you eventually align with.
Or who you ultimately discover you really are.
After that moment, choices you make can send your career different directions and have the potential to change the makeup of the WWE universe forever.
But that's getting ahead of things.
Everyone's rise through WWE is different.
But it all
No.
starts the same
Listen,
way.
I'm going to become a champion. The champion of champions.
What happens next is up to you.
All right. Once again, I don't know how much of that YouTube will have cut out, if they even cut out any of that, because when it comes to WWE and having live footage, they like to cut it out. If you saw the showcase video, there are parts where you're probably like, I was saying something, and then all of a sudden it just completely rambles into something else, and you're like, what was Oats saying? I don't understand. How do you go from this to this? That's why that video that I did, the showcase one, it literally, like, at one point there's like a minute, because it was all live footage, and they decided that from like A to B, that was deemed copyright strike, to the point that I can't even put it up. Listen, I don't need to monetize all my videos. I don't do this for the money. I do this for the enjoyment, to entertain you guys. It was to the point that I couldn't even put it up because it was blocked, so I had to remove part of it. Thankfully, that video is still very much watchable. There might be some that will not be watchable at all. Those I'll have to delete, unfortunately. But I don't think with My Rise that'll be an issue. Between the Lock and the Legacy My Rise stories, you have 10 save slots available, but the Lock and the Legacy have pivotal choices that can send you down distinct pathways. Try playing each story multiple times to experience different outcomes. So it looks like we're going to do this twice. Hopefully it tells me what the Lock and the Legacy is, so I can make my choice on where to start here. I don't actually have a created wrestler yet. I probably should, though. Hopefully we can do that. So the Legacy, making your WWE debut, has some extra challenges when your aunt is a beloved WWE legend and Hall of Famer, who I'm pretty sure is Molly Holly, if I remember correctly. Will you leverage your family legacy to rise to the top or look to chart your own path in the WWE. The Lock. Expectations are high when you debut as the next big thing and a future world champion. But are you a lock to live up to all the hype, or will you fall short in the high stakes world of WWE? I think we're gonna do the Lock, but we will do Legacy. Like, I'm actually gonna do both of these stories, so make sure you buckle up, because first we're gonna start with this.
He's the next big thing.
He's been a dominant force around the world.
He's a future world champion.
He's can't miss.
He's the main event.
He's a lock.
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 What about she's a lock?
The lock.
I mean, I'm making a male the Lock coming to Raw. I skipped ahead. I didn't show the character creation because, you know, that takes forever. I didn't want it to be a whole video about that. But this year they did change a couple things, so I wasn't able to do the face and stuff that I normally do from the last like 5-6 years or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna look a little bit different this year on OCW, but I like where this is going. Here we go. My Rise starts right now. That's right, My Rise. What's it gonna be? Let's see. The Lock. Oh, it's Sami Zayn.
I am so close to having this title renamed in my honor. Can you imagine? The Sami Continental Championship has a nice ring to it, if you ask me. All I have to do is defend it tonight, and WWE will have no choice but to give in to popular demand and make the change. I have no idea who I'm facing, but it doesn't matter. I am going to beat whoever it is, and you will never, ever see the Intercontinental Championship again.
Do I start as an... It's the Lock. It is happening.
We've been seeing and hearing about this person for weeks. Could this be the long-awaited debut of the Lock? I'm not sure what or who else it could be.
I am. It's me. It's the Lock.
The Lock has arrived on Raw. And apparently the Lock is Sami's mystery challenger. Well, Sami's big ideas about rechristening his titles the Sami Continental Championship could be changing quickly.
We've heard the Lock is a future champion, and we might not have to wait long for that to come true.
This superstar has made a name for himself all around the world, and if you ask me, he looks like he fits right in here in WWE.
That's right. I do.
Debut, the pyro and all, but now it's time to see if he can deliver in the ring against a veteran competitor in Sami Zayn.
Sami might have the experience edge, but he was
I'm coming for you, Sami. Although I'm happy with where you currently are in the WWE, but...
Have a point, Saxton. Sami Zayn looks like he's hesitant to even go through with this match. He's shook.
I don't blame him.
Look at that lock around my neck.
Can the Lock live up to all the hype? We're about to find out.
Sami doesn't want to get rid of it. Sorry, Sami. I guess we're starting off things with an Intercontinental Championship match. Let's go. I'm ready. Ring the bell, ref. Get over here, Sami.
Gentlemen, the Lock's long-awaited
Perform a combo attack.
on Monday Night Raw.
And what a way to kick things
Complete.
Sami Zayn's challenger
Perform a reversal.
Continental Championship.
There's been a lot of talk about how the Lock's going to change the game.
Oh, I thought I had him there.
I'll believe it when I see it. Time to see if he's ready to deliver the goods.
Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Perform a heavy grapple. All right. On Sami from the corner position. Oh, I understand. He's got to be in the corner. Okay, hold on.
Suplex. He deflects it right.
Get him in the corner, dude. What am I doing now?
Going up to the top. What are we going to see here?
Is that it? Did I do it? Yeah, we did. Perform a taunt. Get up.
Getting up, but there's danger in front of him.
I failed on that one.
The lariat. The
Perform an opponent taunt. That didn't count.
big clothesline.
Stay down, Sami.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop
Lock Sami down with your finisher. All right, I could try and do that. First, I got to get my signature though, right?
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
Is there like, where are you going, Sami? Where are you going, Sami? There we go. Oh no. Sami Zayn. There we go. Do I still have my finisher? Or my signature, I should say? What is this? This sharpshooter? Uh-oh. Oh. The lock. Win by pinfall or submission. He's hurt. I'm pinning him right now. 1, 2, 3. I am the Intercontinental Champion. Hey, I'm starting like Santino Marella, another Canadian.
We heard so much about this superstar. How he was the next big thing, a future world champion, and so far I have every reason to believe those are true statements.
I'm just glad we won't have to see the
I'm happy that My Rise is back to being like this kind of storyline though. With the cutscenes and stuff, this is what wrestling storylines, that's when they're the best. Oh no.
Apparently this isn't over.
The lock ducks and he nails him.
Put him in the oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, put him in there.
Lock up Sami.
Yes, do it.
Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now what? He's going to send Sami for a ride.
And the set goes crashing down.
Oh.
Sami inside. This night just keeps getting better.
Once again, your new Intercontinental Champion, The Lock.
What a debut.
All right, that's it. 5 hours earlier. Oh. Is it Triple H? Am I going to talk with Triple H? We don't even do NXT at all. I thought we would for sure. Maybe the other one, I guess. The Legacy one. There we go. I'm backstage. Kind of looks like me, right?
Ready for your big Raw debut tonight?
I was going to say that sounds like Sean.
Can't wait to get out there. Good. We can't wait either. This has been a long time coming, and you've earned it.
Thanks. Hey, what's up with the camera? She's been following me around since I got here.
Oh, Talent Relations didn't tell you? It's for this documentary thing they're shooting on you. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. It's Kat, right?
Yep, Cat with a K, K-A-T. Sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier, but when I'm shooting these, I gotta be a fly on the wall.
You're going to be seeing a lot of Kat over the next year. Gotta document the rise of the next big thing. The future world champion. The Lock.
Sounds like The Rock.
Sorry, fly on a wall.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that whole The Lock thing, by the way. Can I just use the name I've used my entire career? I mean, that's how the rest of the world knows me.
Yeah, but that's not how the WWE Universe knows you. We can't assume they've seen any of your matches before this.
I think a lot of people have. Isn't that how WWE found me?
Look, this is typical for superstars who come up outside the system. WWE likes to put their spin on things, and 99% of the time, it's a huge improvement.
How rude.
Okay, but doesn't the name sound too much like The Rock?
It sort of does.
Do you mind? Think of this as a new and improved version of yourself. We have a proven track record with this sort of thing. You just need to trust the process.
Is that what you're required to say now that you're Office?
Oh, no.
Corporate requires me to say and do a lot of things, but that's not one of them.
I don't know. It feels restrictive. I just want to be myself.
I hear you, but it's not just a nickname. The entire WWE machine is behind this. We have a huge entrance planned with pyro, a championship opportunity, new gear. They're shooting this whole documentary about you. And we got this for you too. Get it? A lock?
Is that left over from John Cena's chain gang days?
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. But things worked out okay for him, didn't they?
Guess so.
I gotta run. But I promise, this is gonna be fine.
Come on, Sean. Why you gotta do me like this,
Just
Sean?
trust the process, and it'll all work out. Because remember, you're the lock.
Not the Rock. Not to be, Rock, don't come after me. No copyright infringement here, okay? I am the Lock, not the Rock, the Lock. So,
We good here, or?
Cancer.
Yep, got what I needed. That's a cut.
Thanks, Cat. Sorry, Sami Zayn couldn't resist. Someone went digging through the... Oh, man, that was too fast. I couldn't read all those tweets. They were tweeting about me, all these superstars. Tweeting about yours truly, the Lock.
Week 2 on Raw. Let's see what they have in store for me. Can't be any crazier than last week, right?
Hey! Didn't get the chance to say hi last week. That was a hell of a debut.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Call me Gabe.
Excuse me, Gabe, can you turn to camera and introduce yourself?
Seriously? I've been in WWE for 10 years. I think whoever's watching will know who I am.
I actually don't know who that is.
Probably won't use this, but just in case.
Fine. I'm Gabriel Slade. 3-time U.S. champion, 2-time Intercontinental champ, multi-time tag champion, and all-around good guy. Does that work?
Thanks.
Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to WWE. I know it can be hard sometimes for people to get acclimated here.
It's going okay so far, but yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment since I didn't come up through the Performance Center, or even work the U.S. scene much before this.
Okay.
I was in the
Well,
Canadian
let me give you
scene.
some quick tips to fit in. Make sure you fist bump and or shake everyone's hand every time you see them. Be willing to give up your first-class seat if there are veterans and coach. And never sneeze around the big boss. Never. Well, I don't want to overwhelm you, but if you ever need any help or advice, I got your back.
Okay.
I think I'm good, but thanks.
All right. Later, Luck.
Later, Gabe.
Champ.
Oh.
Okay, champ.
That was a good dry run. Now, let's do another take without the interruption from the Raw Welcoming Committee. Jeez, no wonder that guy has never really made it. Too friendly.
I think we got it. I need to go get changed.
All right. Who am I fighting tonight? That's the real story here. Night 2 Raw. Who's it going to be? The Lock. Sami Zayn held his first Intercontinental title 65 days. How long will my reign last? I think I come out of the safe every time. That seems like it would be too much, though. Not gonna lie. That seems like it would be a lot every single time to come out like that. Is he hurt? His next? Is he gonna blame me now? Is that what's gonna happen? He's gonna come out. He's gonna do the fake injury and say, "Listen, Lock, you hurt me." Is that what's gonna happen? Is he just being a jabroni? Listen, Sami Zayn, we love you since you turned on the bloodline, but you don't want a piece of the Lock, okay? All right, he's a Lock upgrade. All right, I got the man's the Lock gear. Sami Zayn. My Rise Hub. This is the My Rise Hub. You can discover new store opportunities from here by talking to people within this hub or by replying to the post and direct messages in your social feed. You will notice icons next to superstars and hub. These icons tell you whether talking to them can launch you into a must-play story, optional story, or challenge match. If you want to go through the main story path quickly, you only need to focus on the must-play stories, but it is recommended to try to play all types of stories as they present new pathways and rewards that you wouldn't otherwise get. If you're ready to move on with the main story, entering an available story gate will accomplish this. However, once you enter a story gate, you will not be able to go back and play any optional stories or challenge matches you may have missed. I'm going to do it all, man. So we got Sami Zayn. We got Corey Klein, Miley Fanny Fan, Gabriel Slade. All right. So if I go to my options menu, looks like we have some stuff on social media, right? I've watched The Lock compete all over the world. Can't believe he's in WWE now. After the IC title win over Sami Zayn, might need to change my handle to Lock for Life. The Lock secured the Intercontinental Championship in his debut. I can't respond to that. No one in the WWE is safe from the lock. Sorry, Sami Zayn, couldn't resist. I thought stealing Legends gimmick was my thing. Hashtag the locks. So, all right, we already read that one. Proud of the lock. Knew he had it in him. As VP of Talent Development, I'm told I'm supposed to be impartial, but the lock is the real deal. Glad I didn't go to the WWE and have to come out of a safe like the lock. Think I'll continue to dominate social media and wrestling everywhere else in the world instead. In my WWE TV debut, I lost my name, my gimmick, my entrance song, my finisher, and my WCW Cruiserweight Championship all in one night. If I survive that at Captain Oats, we'll be just fine. Told you everything would work out if you trusted the process. I'm responding. What am I saying? Definitely happy with the results, but still not completely sold on all the lock stuff. What if I at least get to do my own entrance from now on? That's fine. There's some legal stuff going down about the safe entrance anyway. I'm sure you'll hear more about it soon. Cool. I also decided to stick with Captain Oats instead of the lock WWE. Not sure if you or anyone in the office noticed. Yeah, we noticed. Intercontinental Champ. Not sure about all that lock bollocks, but can't argue with the results. Thanks, Tavish, but I don't know about it either, but maybe it's just temporary. Proud of you. Wasn't that long ago you were sleeping on my couch in between working shows. Here for 10 quids. You've come a long way. So Sami will progress, and these are optional fights, right? So we got Corey Klein again and Miley Fanny Fan. Let's go with Corey Klein. See back there? I can see Cody's stuff. All right, Gabriel Slade. Haven't spoken to him yet.
Hey, champ. Long time no see. You here to cash in on some more tips from a certified locker room vet?
How do I get a match? How do I improve my skills? How do I get on a tour bus? Think I'm good. Let's ask him about how do I get a match.
Yeah, I was wondering, how do I get a match?
Great question. From my experience, matches get booked in one of two ways. Talking to people or checking your social media messages.
Talking to people? All right.
What do you mean, talking to people?
Exactly what it sounds like. Aside from being booked by management, talking with superstars, the crew, or other backstage visitors can lead to opportunities. Sometimes people might have favors to ask of you. Others might have bones to pick. You know how they say it's who you know? Well, that's definitely true in WWE. Who you know and who you talk to.
Seems easy enough.
That does seem easy enough.
Don't try to put too much on your plate, though. If somebody wants a favor, you can always tell them no and come back to it later. Or even diffuse a tense situation. But once you agree to something, you'll need to see it through.
So take it one thing at a time. Makes sense. And the other way to get matches? You mentioned social media. I assume I shouldn't go dark on there while I'm a WWE superstar?
Definitely not.
I'm on social media. Twitter.com/CaptainOatsTV.
If you don't check your SMs and DMs, you might miss out on opportunities. Not everything there will lead to a match, but it's worth keeping up with what the WWE Universe is up to.
All right.
Okay, so check my social media feed and direct messages. Got it.
All right. Any other questions or anything you'd like me to explain again?
Let's talk about how do I improve my skills?
How do I improve my in-ring skills around here?
It's like the old saying goes, practice makes perfect. The more matches and experience you have in WWE, the better. From there, it's usually up to you to determine how you want to apply what you've learned, whether it's improving your strength, getting better at submissions, or putting more power behind your punches. You get the idea.
I do get the idea, yep.
You said it's usually up to me what I want to improve.
Yep. Sometimes certain kinds of matches will benefit you in a more specific sort of way. But if that's the case, you'll know that going in. Sports entertainer insight, I call it.
Okay, cool.
All right. Any other questions or anything you'd like me to explain again?
Yeah, let's talk about the tour bus.
How do I get one of those tour buses that some superstars travel in?
Win a lot of matches and make a lot of money. But in the meantime, if you need a good rental rate on a mid-sized sedan, I got connections.
Okay, okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Any other questions or anything you'd like me to explain again?
I think that's it. I think I'm good for now.
Actually, I think I'm good for now.
Yeah, we're good for now.
All right. Well, like I said, If you ever need advice, or even if you just forgot your flip-flops for the shower, I'm here for you.
You got extra flip-flops?
Got it.
You carry a bunch of flip-flops with you? That's nice to see you, Gabe. So we already spoke with Gabe. And then next up would be Miley Fan or Corey Klein. But we're going to end it here, and we are going to continue this journey until I become, you know, the Lock legend, as they like to say it, right? That's going to be a thing, trust me. And then after that, once we're done with this one, we're going to do the Legacy. But the next video will actually be my GM mode, where I'm most likely running SmackDown. But you have a bit of... where I'm most likely going to be running SmackDown. That's where the poll's at right now anyways. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out OCW and all my other wrestling content. Some of it's in the description down below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll catch you for some more wrestling content on the next one.